right, I'm Tom Konveka, and of course, welcome to your little Saturday weathercast. A lot to unpack, as you know, with a tropical system to watch and the normal weather patterns here. All right, so Alexandria's Cenla Broadcasting Tower Cam, Sky Cam, as we see a very muggy day. We got a lot of clouds there, and the WASP is still getting some publicity there. You see a little shadow. Yep, there it is. 89 and 75 your temp and dew point. So it is a muggy day outdoors. Now let's go to another destination and see what we see there at the Rapides Hospital. We still see the clouds there as we look toward the bridge, Curtis Coleman Bridge there. We thank Rapides Regional Medical Center for that sky cam. And let's go up to Natchitoches where it's 89 degrees. Kind of a break for there. It's 103 there at the airport the other day, believe it or not. We do see some clouds, a little bit of towering cloudiness as well. And there are a few showers, a thunderstorm or two in Cenla. Stelli's in LeBeau and 91. We see some clouds in that direction as well. A little filtered sun from time to time getting through also. Now let's check things out as far as your local radar is concerned. We can already see a little circulation there in the Gulf on the far north side of Beryl, which is spinning around in the southwest Gulf of Mexico. We see a lot of convection there. They scattered off and on, kind of moving in from the southeast there. We'll put this back into motion where we can see some of that. Then let's get a little closer look in Cenla and see what we've got going on here. We see, again, Natchitoches Tower Cam capturing some of these clouds. And there's some lightning bolts in some of that as it heads toward the west into Sabine Parish. And then looking to the east of us, we see a little area of showers and thunderstorms there between Baton Rouge and Jackson, Mississippi, and the far western end of that, kind of lingering into portions of southern Concordia Parish. And then to the south, looks like a little something happening just south of Cheneyville, but looks like it's weakening. So yeah, we didn't get the big coverage that we expected today. I think yesterday's system was strong enough to kind of clean things out for today. But the day's not over yet. You still have a little hope for rain, although a lot of folks got what they needed yesterday, or they were proud of what they got. Satellite and radar, a couple of things to show. Here's the troughing influence to the north, and then that is steering the tropical storm. And you see this tropical storm down here southeast of Brownsville, east southeast of Corpus Christi. So it's in that area. The front still kind of focusing a few showers and thunderstorms, but mostly to the east and to the west. So we're kind of in between more active areas today so far. Now let's go into some other factors and look at the future cast as we consider what might happen on the way to church in the morning, say mid-morning. There's a chance of a stray shower. Don't expect too much, though. Probably be some clouds for the day. And once we get into the daytime, when it warms up some, there's not much cap in the atmosphere, so there's nothing really to squash convection too much. So we'll see some showers and thunderstorms develop throughout the day. I think it'll still be hit and miss, though. And then once it gets past the daytime heating for Monday morning, as folks go back to work, not too much happening yet, but we see a high coverage day there as Beryl gets a little bit closer to central Louisiana as it makes a landfall and then heads up through Texas. And speaking of tropical storm Beryl, there's the prognosis from the National Hurricane Center right now. It's a 60-mile-per-hour tropical storm, and of course it is moving to the northwest at 13 miles per hour. But you see the track reflects that reasoning that the upper trough to the north that I showed you, it gets pulled up into its influence and it causes it to recurve. So it'll be moving northwest and then north, and then it will recurve toward the northeast. As you know, if you watch tropical systems, you know they do that under that certain influence. Let's get a little closer view as we go into the Tuesday time frame. First of all, this is say Monday night around Bryan College Station, Aggie Land. And then as we go in toward Longview, Texas area, there by 1 p.m. that Tuesday afternoon, as a little depression. So you see central Louisiana is on the right side of that, which is normally the side you don't want to be on. That's where most of the action is. But and it's not that far away. If you were to measure the distance between this depression center and say northern Toledo Bend or north Sabine Parish, so this is less than 100 miles, folks. And so that's not that far. But the good news is I think it will be a fairly compact system, and it's going to be moving pretty steadily. So that's going to hold down the rain amounts here and even along its track, it's going to hold that. There's going to be some disastrous rainfall totals with some of these very slow moving depressions, but this one's moving at a pretty good pace, as you see, and we extend that on out into the remainder of the forecast there, working in toward Wednesday and Thursday as it gets well away from us. Again, there's that steady movement, which is going to hold the extreme flash flood potential down. So that's good news for us and other folks as well. Let's see the bottom line with this. And this is all based on current data, the current expected speed of movement, the current shape and size and intensity of Beryl. So heavy rain Monday and Tuesday, I think, is in the forecast here, at least for portions of central Louisiana. And I think there will be kind of a west to east difference. West of Alexandria, Pineville. So if you're in the Sabine River Valley, you have a little higher chance of getting that heavy rainfall than the folks who live in the parishes bordering the Mississippi River. The peak amounts in that western area could reach 5 inches during that 2-day period, and there are a few severe storms possible. Once again, the highest potential would be in that Sabine River Valley, eastward to about I-49 or so. And then once you get east of I-49, and again, once in those parishes that touch the Mississippi River, the severe potential would be less. And the severe potential would come in the form of a few tornadoes. With this situation, we see strong low-level wind. There'll be strong low-level shear. So this is a thing where these storms won't be big. They could have some supercell characteristics. So the updraft volume won't be big, but the low-level shear will be able to spin up a little tornado quickly. And the storms will be moving fairly quickly as well. So that's the kind of setup that we have. And also, in addition to producing a tornado or two, these storms have a lot of tropical energy. And so they can get some pretty good downdraft winds, 40 to 60 mile per hour at times, if they can efficiently mix down that stronger wind aloft to the surface. So that's the pattern. We could have some locally heavy rain and a few severe storms with this. It could be much worse, as you know, and the worst of that, the highest potential of that would be in our western parishes. All right, 7-day numbers. Sunday, scattered showers, a few thunderstorms, a seasonally hot day at 92. Beryl influence Monday, Tuesday especially, and through Wednesday in there as well, because it kind of shake off the hangover there from the tropical system influencing us. Still a lot of moisture lingering around, so 3 days of high rain chances. Tuesday's the coolest day with probably not even 90 in most of the area. And we start to see a little recovery in the temperatures as we head into Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, we're returning as Beryl gets far away from us and what's left of it. Then we return back to a typical July pattern, 91 to 94. High temperatures, those 72, 73. Rain chances holding steady at a low end scattered 40% those days. All right, thanks for being with me, and we'll continue to watch Beryl and see what happens. Nick Mickey, as I know, will straighten for the day tomorrow, and I might do so also. Have a great Saturday evening.